All right, the watch list for Thursday. We got that nice bounce in the SPY off the 50-day I was looking for today, but there still aren't that many setups. I was trying to, well, I looked at hundreds of charts tonight, and there aren't that many setups. Here's a few that I like. JRJC, nice volume yesterday, and then kind of a quiet inside day. Closed about where it opened today. But I want to watch this one because it based all day and then did an afternoon pop and then flagged. So up over 860, might start taking out yesterday's high and the day before that's high. This one can move at times. So I'm going to watch JRJC for a long, probably over 860. TKMR finally coming back down near the 8-day again. I want to put that on bounce watch. That is the Ebola drug one. CNET, a real cheapie. You know, again, this is one of those. I like to have these on charts, guys. It's a crazy move from $1 to $4. Now 2 days lower, getting near the 8-day. I want to have that one on a chart tomorrow. I don't know if I'll trade it or not. It depends if it gives me a low risk setup. But HOG, Harley Davidson. Yeah, this is kind of a head and shoulders here, but it's fallen pretty far to get down. So I'm kind of thinking this one might bounce off where I had this blue line, this recent low here, which was right around 60.5, 60.50. You know, it's fallen from 60, almost 66 over the past couple weeks. So if that can hit that 60-50 area, I'm going to start watching it intraday for a bounce. Remember, guys, I'm a day trader, so I try to find charts that might give me a trade tomorrow. CREG, very nice pop today. I wasn't really watching it, and I almost feel like a chaser already putting this on watch, but nice volume, and nice volume a few days ago. So this one might start to get some upside momentum, so I'm going to put that on watch. EXAS. I found this at Zozo Trader on Twitter. Posted this tonight, made me look at it, and I do like this one over 20. Keep in mind, it's run for, these are hourly candles, so you've got about 7 or 8, 6 or 7 green candles in a row. So this one might have to hit 20, pull back first. But it does look good. This one made a really nice move back here and starting to kind of get back on our radar. Loco, LOCO. It's once, you know, I put in a high, then a lower high, and now it's kind of just really chopping sideways. I mean, it's got topping tails, bottoming tails, so it's a lot of indecision here. But over today's high, which will be Wednesday's high, 36.18, you have Tuesday's high just above that at 36.25. So if we do take out today's high, 36.18, you might push through and knock down that catalyst too, and then maybe push up, maybe hit 37. So I do want to have Loco on watch. This one can move nicely at times, but it can also just chop around for quite a while. As you can see right here, it did that for you know, a good week and a day or something like that. And so maybe we're in a period like that, but I do like it for a potential long over today's high. ZU, very nice looking chart here. Starting to break out. I had this one on watch in the chat room today. If I take today's candle out of it, this had a high, a lower high, and then a lower high, and then a kind of a flag pattern. So I loved this one today. Told everybody this one is the best, my favorite chart that I see. And it took me a couple tries, but I got in this right on this green candle right here. 37.84 with a 37.50 stop, and it was off to the races the rest of the day. Almost went to 40. You can see the 200-day right there. There's a lot of shorts in this name. And so this one might have a nice continuation day tomorrow, ZU. A lot of people in our chat, I think, are holding that one overnight. I'm not an overnight trader, so I sold out near the end of the day, but that was a nice one. I want to have it back on watch tomorrow. DGLY, say this in almost every video I make. I want to keep this one on watch. There's nothing that compelling here. You did have a nice pop a couple days ago and then a lower pop. There's nothing that compelling, but keep DGLY on the chart. I'd like to see it actually push down to the 15 area. Let me switch to 60-minute candles here. Okay, you had kind of a, you know, 15 resistance back here. Right there, and then it gapped up into that area and spent about 7 or 8 hours in that area again before taking off. So this 15 area is interesting to me. So if it does sell off, that's where I'll be looking. That area is where I'll be watching it intraday for a bounce. I like that one too. I hesitate to even show these, but NET, let me go to the daily. You know, it had this crazy move from $1.50 to over $5.50, and nothing but red candles ever since. It just right now is down to that area where it's kind of found support. These two tend to move together, as you can tell by the charts. This is really kind of just a weird looking chart, but I do want to watch these for a bounce. If they give a narrow range and then an upside break in the afternoon, they might give a trade. These are kind of back burner stocks, and they're not that important to me. They won't be on the top of my watch list or anything like that. But, I like to have some of these recent, how do you call it, recent psycho movers, right, that are back down pretty far that might give a nice trade. We've had pretty good success in chat just by having stuff like that on charts. You know what? I'm going to leave it at that. That's plenty to watch tomorrow, and the group in the chat room will find other stuff as the day unfolds as well. So have a great night. We'll talk to you tomorrow.